Hey everyone, my name's Amanda and today I have a little book haul for you, and it's not my a usual book haul like people do in July, August book hauls, but that's not the case at all today. So this particular book haul I have today is a school one, which you probably gathered from the title. I am in college, so I have to buy all my own books, so I thought it'd be interesting to share all of them with you, as one of my classes is a young adult literature class, which is totally cool. I'm so excited about it, and I still am. I can't wait to start it in September. So I thought I would share that with you. Plus I have one extra book. I ordered another one, but I don't have it. So, but my last book and the one I ordered were for funsies, so they're not going to be in here. So let's get started. I'll start with the boring ones that are not for this class at all. For my YA Lit class, I just thought I'd share them with you because I had to buy them. Guys, if you need books for school, I suggest copying the ISBN from your school bookstore and going to Amazon, because 9 times out of 10 you will find it for so much cheaper on there. I mean, I charged 3 of my books to my student account because they were almost $200. I wasn't going to pay them out of pocket right now, but if you do have the money to pay out of pocket, I suggest you buy them off of Amazon or find another, source. I don't remember the video or the website that was suggested, but Connor Friend did a video on buying school books, and I think it was like Book Cruncher or something. I don't remember. I probably won't remember to link it, but guys, go check out that video from Connor. I can find the video and link you to it, but I don't remember. I'm sorry, but anyway, this is a really long intro, I realize. This first book is for my history class, like I said, and that is Welfare Reform in the Early Republic, a brief history with documents by Seth Rockman. It's a history book, and it's just words, no pictures. My least favorite kind of history books. We just wrote comments much on that one. The next one I ordered off Amazon as well. I don't remember how much it was, but it came from Half Price Books, so I think it's at $1. This one was $1. And it's How to Interpret Literature, Critical Theory for Literary and Cultural Studies, 2nd edition by Robert Dale Parker. This is for my one of my English classes. I have 3 English classes this semester. One of them is in January, but my other 2 are this semester, and one of them is my young adult lit class, and this one's just English. And I'll stick with this English class first. So yeah, basically title says it all, How to Interpret Literature. So the next book for that English class that I just started talking about, we are reading a lot of classics I gathered from the book list, and we're analyzing them and interpreting these texts. And the first one is Mr. Palomar by Italo Calvino. Basically, it's about a man who, his name is after a famous telescope, and it's just kind of his journey with that name. That's all I gathered from the blurb on the back. And the back says, a vision of a world familiar by consensus, fragmented by individual perceptions. So I'm just guessing it's all about this guy, and I guess it's supposed to be funny. And I don't know. Is it supposed to be funny? Tell me if you read this and live to know. The next one for this class, and this is the last book for that class, is The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. I don't know anything about this one because the blurb on the back tells me nothing. There's nothing about the story on the back. It just talks about the 3rd edition of this book, about the series, the volumes, related interest in the author. That's it. I can't tell you what else this means. But there's a bunch of essays along with this edition, So that's always fun. I hate essays. Yay, essays. The first one I have never read, which may shock you all, and that is The Giver by Lois Lowry. Before I explain this book, I have The Messenger, Gathering Blue, and Sun. So I have the entirety of the Giver quartet. As you can see, I have 3 different versions of the quartet here. This is called, ran out of mass paperback on Amazon. Mass paperback. Random editions. Amazon, what's your problem? And why is Taylor Swift even relevant in this book? She's not even the main character of Jonas. Jonas is male. That's all I'm gonna say about it. This book, she just wants us to read because we'll be reading the Sun for our class, and I thought I might as well just read the entire quartet. So I'll be doing that. But basically, The Giver is about a dystopian community, and from my understanding, I think this is the original dystopian world. Crazy. And basically, they're designated their whole lives, like their jobs, their everything, like their jobs, their families, their husband or wife. Whoa. And basically, they're just not allowed to think for themselves, and Jonas is different, and he starts all these, like, what is it? Oh, life assignments, and he's assigned to an old man who goes by the Giver, and makes him question everything, so I'm excited to read this. I really am. This next book I have already read, and I didn't really like it the first time I read it, but I was also 15 years old when I read it. It's not a light book to read when you're 15, let me tell you that. Yeah, I mean, since I have to read it again, I'll give it another go, but it doesn't mean I'm happy about it because I didn't really like the formatting of the book. That book is Speak by Laurie, Halse, Anderson. If you don't know the story, you'll probably read it in school. Everyone does. And the movie has Kristen Stewart in it, so during that Twilight phase everyone has, you've probably seen it. But basically it's about a girl named Melinda, and she was raped by, it doesn't say his name, by this boy, and her life just takes a turn for the worse, and it's, yeah, it's basically just about the aftermath of her being raped. And I didn't like this book when I read it in high school because it's kind of like a play format, or, you know, like, I don't know, and there was no indenting. I read the same edition as this, and I didn't like it then, so I probably still won't like it. But when I reread it for school, I'll put it in my wrap-up. I'll put all these in my wrap-up when I read these, and my monthly wrap-ups. So I can give you my afterthoughts on this one, and this is the only one I've read and didn't like. So yeah. The next book I have is a little bit different than what I normally read. I mean, I have some of these kind of style, but this one is One Came Home by Amy Timberlake. I am so excited to read this, let me tell you. So basically it's about it's a murder mystery is what I'm gathering from the blurb on the back. When the sheriff rides into town, he has an unidentified dead body, and everyone's just confused because the dress on the body is this girl's sister's dress. So they're all confused and they're trying to figure out who is this unidentified body. And yeah, the blurb kind of reminded me of The Body of Christopher Creed. I don't remember who it's by, but that is such a good book. I am like one of those people that's just a Criminal Minds junkie. I have not seen the last 3 seasons, but I love it. I love Bones. I just detective and mystery and murder mystery stories just like come to me. They're so good. Sherlock, anyone? Ugh. But I can't wait to read this one. Definitely going to be looking forward to this one. And the fact that this is for class and I'm so excited to read this makes me even more excited. The next one is, I don't know too much because the back doesn't really tell me too much, and that is Darius and Twig by Walter Dean Myers. This one is about two best friends. Twig is a runner and Darius is a writer, and that's all I know. I'm excited that I don't know too much about it because then it gives away a lot of the story, and I just want to feel the story, you know? You just want to reach in and, you know, the Clary thing. If only I actually could do that. Just need a still A. This next one I have read, and I'm sure all of you have read as well and seen the film, The Faulkner Stars by John Green. I already own this. I've read this twice already, so I will be reading it for a third time. Basically, Faulkner Stars is about a girl named Hazel Grace who has some form of cancer. I can't remember exactly what, but her mom forces her to go to this support group, and it's there where she meets Augustus Waters, or Gus as many of us call him, and it's a beautiful story. It makes you cry, makes you laugh, makes you cry. Like seriously, I was laughing within the first 3 pages. And the movie, September 16th, guys, I'm so excited. But this book is life, and just trust me that it is life. Just go to the store, you'll find this amazing blue cover or the one with Shailene Woodley on it, and you will buy it, and you will love it, and you will hug it, and you will kiss it. I'm not gonna kiss it because then I'll get lip gloss on it, and you will just cry happy and sad tears all at the same time, and then you will continue reading John Green books because John Green is awesome, and because John Green is just John Green. I'm just gonna stop talking about John Green now. And the last book I have is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. The book is about a boy named August, or Augie Pullman, and he has a facial deformity, and it's basically just his story with that. I don't know anything about this book, as you can tell. I'm excited though. It's a good book. I heard. I was at Walmart and I saw somebody wearing a shirt with this face on it. Apparently my sister's school was selling shirts with these. Shirts with Z face. I'm like 6 years older than her, so don't go to that school. And the last book I have to show you in this haul is a funsies one, and that is If I Stay by Gayle Forman. I really don't know anything about this book except for the fact that it's becoming a movie. I took off the stickers, so happy. It's a part of a duology because it says the story continues in Where She Went, so I'm assuming it's a duology, and I've heard so many amazing things about Gayle Forman's writing and how it's just epic and beautiful and just beautiful. And basically it's about a girl named Mia, is from what I'm understanding on the blurb, who has to make many choices. That's the gist. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited to read this. I just also want to see the movie. And the last book I have, which I don't have with me because I ordered it yesterday. Yay. So I get it tomorrow. And that book is The Maze Runner by James Dashner. I have no idea what it's about. I know it's becoming a movie. It has Dylan O'Brien. Oh my god, Dylan O'Brien. I've been watching Teen Wolf. Thank you, Thanks, Natasha from Tashopolis, Kat from Katie Dastic, and Christine from Poland and Bananas Books for like raving about it and then making me want to watch it, and now I can't stop watching it. Just it's so freaking good. It just, the feels and styles and can we just talk about Teen Wolf because it's amazing. It's and Halse. Thank you guys so much for watching my book haul. If you have read any of these, you know, I don't care if you talk about the history book or the literature books, but if you've read any of my YA books, let me know what you thought of them because I'm so excited. I've obviously read 2 of them. I'm excited to see what you guys thought, and I'll see you with my next video. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.